Hey there, everybody. This is Brad. I am in Saratoga Springs, in sort of the downtowny kind of fancy area. Just went through a bunch of little restaurants. There's a lot of sort of high-end chains and such. It reminds me of Old Town Pasadena. Just a moment ago, I finished some breakfast at the Saratoga Diner, which is a locally owned place that's been around for a long, long time. And now I'm just entering the residential area where Skidmore College is. And I'm here to pick up my daughter, Carson, from her writing institute. And I thought people, primarily my family, might be interested in seeing what it was like. So that's what I'm doing. This is an intersection with rather long light, but it sort of marks the division of from the sort of fancy commercial district to an area with some really remarkable, huge homes. We'll be seeing those in a minute. I mean, they're just massive and really ornate. It's sort of surprising to me how ornate they are, because you think of Saratoga Springs as sort of a playground of old money, a summer town for old money, and you don't usually associate that with any flamboyance, but we've got some very intricate examples of Victorian architecture, which we'll see in just a moment. We have a very cool Opel GT that we just passed by. So here we are in the residential area, and the houses are just about to grow, and they're very gorgeous. I mean, they're estates. They're kept beautifully. Pristine lawns. Just absolutely exquisite. These wonderful wraparound porches. Really enjoy driving through here. It's very pleasant. And as I was on campus, and you'll see campus in a minute, it was funny. It was funny to imagine all the students on campus, because it's really, when you think of college, at least when I do, I usually think of there's usually sort of like a campus ghetto area around it, and here you've got this amazing estates, and so all these kids are walking onto campus through all this stuff. So here we are entering Skidmore College, and I'm going to drive around to where Carson's dorm is. She was in Johnson for this week. Gorgeous wooded, woods all over the campus. The architecture, because Skidmore moved at some time, so it used to be on a different campus, and it moved here. So sort of everything was pretty much built seemingly at the same time, and they were really into red brick. So this building, an art museum, is pretty nice, and there's a couple of other nice buildings, but the majority of buildings, there's not a lot to recommend them in terms of their looks. I mean, they're fine, they're not ugly, they're not dilapidated, but they're just big red brick buildings. So you'll see those in a minute. This is a ring road that sort of goes around campus. Here's an interesting building. This is really sort of the only interesting building I saw, which is the Tang Museum. It looks a little more interesting than normal. I think it's great that they have a whole museum devoted to Tang here. I thought there was only orange, but I I guess there must be more than that. And we are almost to Carson's place. So we'll be pulling up on it very shortly, and you'll be able to see it. She's in a tower. So here are these. Here's the basic red brick buildings that I was talking about. And here is coming up in front of us the tower, Johnson Tower, that Carson is in. She's on the top floor. I think it's the top floor. If not the top, it's one of the top floors. So it's a nice view from up there of the surrounding countryside. And well, I guess there you have it. I'm just pulling in here. I told her I'd be here at 10. It's 10:05. I know she had a class beforehand, so I didn't want to get here early. And there you have it. I'm about to go and see her. See y'all soon. Bye.